Formula for present perfect simple. All right, guys. When we're talking about formula for present perfect simple, we have to talk about different forms like affirmative form, negative form, interrogative form. Like the interrogative form, we're gonna talk about the yes and no question and the WH question. So these are the three formula for present perfect simple. All right, guys. Okay. Affirmative. So let's talk about affirmative. Affirmative, let's talk about the formula, for affirmative form. When we talk about affirmative form, that means the positive form. All right. Okay, guys, let's talk about the formula. Okay. Subject. Okay. We talk about subject plus has or have. Subject plus have or has plus third form of the verb. So the third form of the verb is also called the V3 verb. So the V3 verb, we have the V1, that is the base form of the verb. We have the V2, that is the past form. Then we have the V3, that is the past participle. So this is a past participle, okay? So the V3 verb is a past participle, okay? Plus objects, you know. So this is the formula for affirmative form. That's the positive form, all right? Okay, guys, let's go to the negative form. Okay, let's go to the negative form, the formula for the negative form. Okay, all right, let's go. Subject. Okay, subject plus has or have, not, because it's a negative, so we're gonna use the word not. All right. Okay, plus third form of verb, that what we call the V3 verb, or sometimes we call it the past participle. Okay, the V3 verb. All right. Okay, then the V3 verb plus object. So this is the formula for the negative form, the negative sentence. All right, so now let's go to the interrogative sentence. That is the question form, okay? So interrogative sentence, we're going to talk about the yes and no question first. That is the formula we're going to talk about first. Okay, let's go. So here we're going to know that the auxiliary verb has and have will be in front of the subject, because this we are trying to ask questions. So here we gotta find that the auxiliary verb has and have will be in front of the subject when we are asking question, yes and no question. You gotta know this one. Okay, all right, so we have has plus have, has or have plus the subject. We gotta ask the subject, plus the third form of the verb. The third form of the verb, that is the V3 verb, the past participle. Okay, plus object. Okay, plus object. So this is the formula for the interrogative form, the yes and no question. So when we are asking interrogative sentence, we gotta use the auxiliary verb has or have in front of the subject, when we are asking question in interrogative form. Okay, all right, guys, so now we gotta go to the WH question, the interrogative WH questions. Okay, so the WH question, how do we form this one? So we gotta see here the WH question gotta be the first, the second one gotta be the auxiliary verb, and the third one gotta be the subject, and the fourth one gotta be the V3 verb, and the fourth one gotta be, the fifth one gotta be the object. Okay, let's see some example here. When. Okay, let's see some example here. The WH is the first. The second one is has or have, that's the auxiliary verb. Then the third one is the subject. Okay, the subject. All right, the fourth one is the third form of the verb, that's a V3 verb. Okay, so the fifth is the object. So this is the formula for the WH question in interrogative sentence. When we talk about interrogative sentence, we are talking about questions. Okay, so these are the formula you gotta know about the present perfect simple. So these are the three forms: affirmative form, negative form, interrogative form. So interrogative form, we have the yes or no question. Interrogative form, we have the WH questions. Okay, singular form. Okay, so when we are talking about singular form, we gotta talk about the affirmative sentence and the negative sentence and the singular form. Okay, all right, guys. Okay, let's go. Affirmative, that is a positive sentence. Negative, that's a negative sentence. I, the first person pronouns. So in affirmative form, we gotta say, I have sold my bike. I have sold my bike. All right. But sometimes when we speak fast, also we gotta say have sold my bike. Have sold my bike. Have sold my bike. All right. So let's go to the negative form. Okay. I haven't sold my bike. I haven't sold my bike. All right. Okay. Sometimes we can also say have not sold my bike. But here you gotta be careful here. If you wanna say it this way, you gotta put stress on the negative word not. You gotta put stress on the one, okay? Have not sold my bike, okay? Have not sold my bike. Have not sold my bike. Alright? Okay, guys, this other way, this is informal English. You gotta be careful. Just for your lesson, okay? Some people can say, yeah, I ain't sold my bike. I ain't sold my bike. I ain't sold my bike. This is informal English. Just for your lesson, okay? Alright, guys, that is not grammatically correct. Alright? Okay, let's go to the second person pronouns, you. You have gotten cold. You have gotten cold. Alright? Sometimes also we can say, you've got cold. You've got cold. You've got cold. This one mostly happen in American English. Instead of using gotten, they are using got. So instead of using the present perfect, they are using the past simple. Like in America, they are using the past simple instead of the present perfect simple. Most of the time, you know what I mean, So you gotta be aware of this one, okay? You've got call. You gotta be that way, okay? All right, let's go to the negative form. I haven't gotten call. I haven't gotten call. I haven't gotten call. All right. Okay, in other words, we gotta say have not gotten call. Have have not gotten call. You gotta see there's a more stress on not. Have not gotten call. Have not gotten call. All right. Okay, let's go. All right. So we gotta go to the third person pronouns he, she, it. All right. Okay, let's go, guys. Ram has taken tea. So Ram has taken tea. So an affirmative form gotta be Ram has taken tea. So you gotta see here in the third person pronouns we are using has. The auxiliary verb we use has. You gotta know this one in the third person pronouns he, she. You can use your name. Like example here we are using a noun. Pronouns take the place of a noun. So instead of saying he, we're gonna use the name Ram. So Ram has taken tea. All right. Okay. Sometimes when you say it fast, you gotta be Ram's taking tea. Ram's taking tea. Yeah. Ram has gotta be Rams. Rams. But you gotta aware when you're saying this contraction, sometimes you gotta be is or has. But here is has. So that's why when you're seeing this contraction, you gotta according to the sentence, it will tell you that this is or this is has. But here this gotta tell you that this is has. Okay guys, let's go. So the negative form gotta be Ram hasn't taken tea. So Ram hasn't taken tea. Alright? Ram hasn't taken tea. Alright? Okay, in other way around, so you gotta say Ram's not taking tea. Ram's not taking tea. So Ram's not taking tea. Alright? In other way around, so we gotta say this one. Ram's not taking tea. We gotta put stress on the not. It's very important, okay? Alright guys, let's go. Okay, let's talk about the plural form. The plural form in affirmative. Let's talk about the plural form. The plural form in affirmative and negative form. All right, let's go. Affirmative and negative form in the plural form. Okay. So in the plural form we have we and they. All right. So we. So in the plural form gotta be we have sold the sum. So we have sold the sum in affirmative form. All right. Okay. So sometimes we can say we've sold the sum. We've sold the sum. We've sold the sum. All right. That's a contraction form of we have. We gotta say we've sold the sum. All right. So let's go to the negative form. Okay. The negative form gotta be we haven't sold the sum. We haven't sold the sum in a negative form. Okay. So in the negative form, we can also say we've not sold the sum. All right. Yeah. All right. Okay, let's go to they, the plural form they, all right? They have sung a song. The affirmative sentence, that's a question sentence. They have sung a song. sometimes we can say Dave sang a song. Dave sang a song. So the contraction they have gotta be Dave. Dave sang a song. Dave sang a song. Okay, that is the affirmative sentence. Okay, let's go to the negative sentence. They haven't sang a song. So they haven't sang a song. Okay, so they haven't sang a song. Okay, the other way around, so we gotta say they've not sang a song. They've not sang a song. All right, instead of saying they have, we say they've. They've not sang a song. Okay. All right. So, but in informal sentence or informal English, sometimes we can say they have sang a song. They have sang a song. They have sang a song. That is informal English. All right. Somebody has picked my pocket. So somebody has picked my pocket. All right. So okay. Sometimes we can also say somebody's picked my pocket. So somebody's picked my pocket. So you gotta see here, somebody has. So the contraction gonna be somebody's. So when we speak fast, we gotta say somebody's picked my pocket. Somebody picks my pocket. Yeah, somebody picked my pocket. Oh my gosh, somebody picked my pocket. Oh my gosh. All right. Okay, guys, let's go. Our team has won the match. So our team has won the match, okay? So when we say it fast, it gotta be teams won the match. Team has, they have the contraction gonna be teams won the match. Yeah, teams won the match. Wow! Our teams won the match, So, all right, guys. Okay, let's go. Okay, guys, now let's talk about interrogative sentence. When we talk about interrogative sentence, we gotta talk about the yes and no question first, okay? When we talk about interrogative, we are talking about question, okay? So let's deal with the yes and no questions, okay? Yes and no questions, okay? All right, guys, let's go. Yes and no questions, okay? All right, so we have the subject, then we have the interrogative sentence, okay? All right, let's go. When you're asking question, we are using the auxiliary verb first, followed by the subject, plus the what? Plus the V3 verb, plus the object, okay? All right, girl, when you're asking questions, okay? All right, let's go. Have, okay? Have. So the subject is what? I and you. That's the subject, So have there is the auxiliary verb. The subject is I and you, okay? All right, so let's go to interrogative. So let's try to use it in the interrogative sentence and the question sentence, okay? All right, so you gotta be like this one. Have you finished the project yet? So have you finished the project yet? So you gotta see yet here. Yet here is always, yet is always in interrogative form or negative form when we're using yet, okay? So have you finished the project yet? So we use here what? You. Okay, if I use I, it gotta be, yeah. Have I finished the project yet? Have I finished the project yet? Have I finished the project yet? All right, so this is the question. Yes or no question, okay? So when we are asking question in present perfect, the simple we answer the question. Yes, I have. No, I haven't. This will be answer the question, okay? So have you finished the project yet? Yes, I have. No, I haven't, okay? All right, let's go to the next one here. Have the auxiliary verb. So now let's go to the subject. So the subject is we, and we or they, but it's in the plural form, when you're asking question in the plural form, All right, let's ask the question. Let's go into the interrogative form, when you ask question, yes or no questions, All right, let's see what happened here. Have we finished the project yet? Have we finished the project yet? So that's how we ask the question. You gotta see have the auxiliary verb, we the subject, finish the V3 verb, the project yet, that is the object. All right, okay. So but how do we answer this question? Have you finished the project yet? Yes, we have. No, we haven't. That's how we answer this question, okay? Okay, this one also, you can also say, yeah, have they finished the project yet? Have they finished the project yet? All right, so we, they, the plural form, all right? So how we answer here? Yes, we have. Yes, we have. Okay. No, we haven't. No, we haven't. Okay. All right, guys. Let's go. Has third person pronouns. Okay. He, she, it. Okay. All right. So let's ask the question here. How we ask the question in the third person pronouns. Okay. So the third person pronoun gonna be, has George ever been to New York? Yeah. Has George ever been to New York? That's the first question. So we're gonna use George here as a noun, you know. So if we are changing George to he, okay, so you gotta be, has he ever been to New York? Has he ever been to New York? All right. So if we are changing, okay, if we are using, okay, let's use she. Okay, has she ever been to New York? Has she ever been to New York? Has she ever been to New York? So we're gonna use it. Yeah. Has it? Has it ever been to New York? Has it ever been to New York? So you gotta aware of this when you're using the yes or no question in present perfect simple. All right. This is simple, man. This is just for beginners, you know. All right, guys. Okay, let's go. So how do we answer the question? Yes, he has. Has John ever been to New York? Yes, he has. Okay. No, he hasn't. No, he hasn't. So this will answer the question. Present perfect. You gotta take care of that one. So important, guys. Okay. All right, guys. Let's go. Okay, let's talk about doublet question. So talk about the doublet question. All right, doublet question, interesting, man. You know. All right, guys. Let's go. No time to waste. You know. Doublet question. Subject. Interrogative. All right. Okay. Let's go. When. So when is a doublet question? We have a lot of doublet questions. All of us know that is something basic, you know. All right, let's ask the question. Okay, have. So have is an auxiliary verb. So when you are asking question, we gotta know that doublet question gotta be the first, followed by the auxiliary verb, then followed by the subject, by the V3 verb, by the objects. This is where we ask question in doublet question, present perfect simple, the formula. All right. Okay, let's go to the subject form. The subject form gonna be you, I. So you, I. Okay. All right. So when have you gone there? So when have you gone there? Okay, that is the interrogative form. Okay, when have you gone there? Okay, that was the doublet question. Okay. All right. Let's use I. Okay. When have I gone there? Man, why? So let's use why. Okay. Let's use auxiliary verb has, and we use the subject form he, she, it. That's a third person pronouns. Okay. So let's ask a question in interrogative form. Why has Ram always played cricket? So why has Ram always played cricket? So this is what? This is the noun form Ram. So if we replace Ram with he, it gotta be, why has he always played cricket? Why has he always played cricket? Why has he always played cricket? Okay. So we gotta also say, why has she always played cricket? Why has she always played cricket? Okay. We also gotta say, why has it always played cricket? All right, guys, you gotta aware of that. Okay. All right, guys, let's go. How? So let's use how. Auxiliary verb have. The subject form gotta be we, they. This is the plural form. We and they. We gotta use we and they in the plural form, you know, when you ask the questions. Okay. All right, interrogative form. How have they done that? How have they done that? How have they done that? All right. So okay, we also gotta say, how have we done that? How have we done that, man? How have we done that? Okay, guys, check the quiz, you know, for your understanding. Okay. So this quiz here, you gotta say correct, incorrect. So where it necessary, you can correct there. You know, so just check. Some sentences are correct, some sentences are incorrect. Okay. Okay, this other quiz, this quiz 2, yeah, talking about signal words. So you gotta check these sentences. Okay. So just put the right signal word in the right sentence. Okay. All right, guys, this is important. Okay, just to check your understanding. Okay. All right, this one, quiz 3 is talking about for and since. So you gotta watch, you know, where there is since, you put it there. Where there is for, you put it there. Just try to indicate the correct one in the right place, you know, for and since. Okay. So same go to this one, for since, just put where is for, you put where is since, you put, okay? Just check your understanding, guys, you know. Okay, so I'm waiting in 1 minute, okay? Waiting, guys.